Hello YouTube, I'm just trying to do a little ULA pack review. Just got my new ULA circuit in. First I'd like to start off with a first impression and a customer service kind of review for ULA. So I'd say about 2 months ago I emailed ULA and asked them what size would be the best for me, because I'm kind of in between medium and large for the torso size. And within the hour I actually had an email back asking me more questions to kind of get a full idea of my hiking style and exact how tall I am and how long my legs are and all that stuff. And then I sent that information back, and again within an hour I got an email back from them. So awesome customer service, awesome response time. Ordered the pack about a week ago now, a week and a half ago, and when I did that, I did all my dimensions and all that. I went medium and medium, did all that, sent all my stuff in, and then within an hour within 2 hours I guess, yeah, 2 hours, I got an email saying that my package shipped and it'd be here in 5 days. So that was pretty awesome, just how quickly they got it out. It was like a Friday night, so it's kind of surprising, really. Next, I could jump into what I'm using the pack for. My main big hike from now, my main goal hike, you could say, I know I'm gonna go, but hopefully I'm gonna go, is Philmont, New Mexico. It's in New Mexico. It's for scouts. It's about 10 days. Should be about 84 miles for us. Basically, just the pinnacle of a scouting career, I guess, or one of the biggest trip I'm going on. And so yeah, we're doing all this preparations for the hike now, and just buying my gear and all that, getting used to it. It's pretty much just prep for that. So yeah, a little history about me. I've been backpacking you know, once or twice a year for the last 3 or 4 years. And I'm kind of gradually starting to decrease weight, and that's really why I bought the ULA circuit. It's because trying to decrease weight a little bit more. Coming from my old pack, which is a Kelty Coyote 4750. So it's a pretty big pack. It's about 80 liters, and it weighed almost 6 pounds. So that itself was almost, well, it was like a third of my current base weight, really. So yeah, I just wanted something new, and yeah, that's really one of the main reasons that I was looking for a new pack, is because the weight, and it wasn't necessarily the most comfortable pack I've ever had. So that kind of brings me into the new pack, the circuit. Here it is, ULA circuit, it says down here. This pack is listed at 36 ounces, so it's about 2 pounds 4 ounces. I'm not sure if that's with the removable features or not, because it used to say 34 without the removable features. So I don't know, I haven't had an opportunity to weigh it myself yet. But just a few basic things about the pack. I got a medium hip belt and a medium torso length pack, because that's obviously what fit me the best. The other option for pack is the J strap, which you can kind of see here. It's this shaped strap, obviously, and so you can pick the S strap or the J strap, and really the S strap is designed for women. So I obviously got this, and yeah, I took into consideration I have a collarbone injury, so my collarbone kind of protrudes out of my skin a little bit. It's old, I broke it like 3 times, and it's kind of just a big bump. So I took into consideration that, and opted to go for the J straps. So yeah, that was that choice. And then I'll go around the features on the outside of the pack, I guess. So you got ice axe slash trekking pole loops here. I don't think they connect to these. You use both of these in tandem. I don't think I'll be using much of those, just because I'll be using my trekking poles most of the time, and I don't really have an ice axe or need one. Big pocket out here that adds into your volume specs. This pack is 4,200 cubic inches, including this, the hip belt pockets, which we'll get to later, the inside, and the extension collar. So yeah, that's that. Over here we got these massive water bottle side pockets. I guess you can call them either one. You could fit about 2 liters of water in each one of these, so one on each side, obviously. And yeah, you can fit, so I guess 1 liter water, or probably 2 smart water bottles in here, or maybe a bigger Nalgene and some other little items or whatever. You can actually cinch those down with the yellow shock cord and cord locks here. So I think that's a good feature if you have smaller items, not water that you're carrying around in there, and you can kind of keep it in or whatever. Still up here, you can kind of notice that these buckles are yellow. They used to be black. Not a big deal, but they're yellow. They kind of updated that. You got compression straps up here, which, you know, obviously bring the load closer to your back, kind of compress it all, as the name kind of gives out there. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this side of the pack, I believe. And we'll switch over to here. So this side of the pack is more feature loaded, I would say. And I'll start at the bottom. I got the medium hip belt, as I said earlier. A little bit about the hip belt. It's a bit of a stiffer foam, I'd say, compared to my Coyote 4750, which was real soft. And while that may sound uncomfortable, I think since this pack is designed for lighter loads under 35 pounds, that you're not going to need to cinch this super tight, as I found was necessary on my Coyote 4750, because I was carrying heavier loads, because number one, the pack's heavier, and I just had more stuff that wasn't really necessary with me. And you know, even though this hip belt's softer, I would have to cinch it so tight that it actually broke, number one, and it was very uncomfortable and was very constricting to my hips. So yeah, that's this, I believe, is for a maximum of 34 inches around your hips or whatever. Another neat thing about the hip belt is it's, you know, connected in the standard buckle method. I forget what these buckles are called, but you know, snaps together like that, whatever. But there's more adjustment in this pack because there's there's really one strap with 2 ends on it traveling through each of the buckles on each side. So you have 4 points of adjustment there. You can make it, you know, the top tighter, the bottom tighter, whatever you want to do. Yeah, I think that's a pretty cool feature. Most packs just have one strap that you tighten and then there's no adjustability there, so I think that's pretty cool. Next on the hip belt, you got your hip belt pockets. There's one on each side. I believe, almost 100% certain, that they're 100 cubic inches a piece, so you can fit a few bars, a camera, a map folded in there, a compass, all that stuff. And they're attached to the pack. These are changeable, exchangeable hip belts, so if you get super fat, I guess you could go larger. With Velcro back here, behind here. And they attach to the pack with these stabilizers over here as well, so you can stabilize the load closer to your back. I think that's about it for the hip belt. Yeah. So we'll move up to the shoulder straps. So as I said earlier, I got the J straps. Starting with these yellow things you see here. These are water bottle holders, so you can have, you know, another water bottle strapped in here, kind of like this, around the neck up here, and this holds it in place. So that's pretty cool if you want water to be right there. I'm yet to experience it with this. I haven't really used this pack. Another review will be coming later after I've used it a little bit. But yeah, I'll try water bottles here and here. I use Platypus 1 liter water bottles most of the time, just because I like them. I like how you can compress them or whatever, but I might be willing to make a switch to, like I said earlier, a smart water bottle, if that works better in this system. Next feature that's removable, actually, are these hand loops, they call them. So basically, say you're wearing the pack and you're not using your trekking poles, you can stand around, or you can walk with your hands in these loops, just so you can put your hands somewhere and they're not banging into your pack or whatever. They're adjustable. I think they weigh 0.8 ounces, both of them. I don't think I'm going to use these, but again, I'm going to experiment, I should say, with them, and I might take them off and keep them around for something later. The actual shoulder straps themselves are, again, the thicker, more stiff foam material, and I kind of like that. It